someone's in looking at the beer taps.
Well, you know what? It's someone's job to check out the beer taps, and I'm not looking up there and saying Carlton Draft, Great Northern, Goat.
She's from
and VB.
Carlton
and
Draft.
she was there, and you interrupted them.
Well, I just said Carlton Draft's my favourite beer as I walked to the toilet.
Yeah,
Bit of feedback, bit of positive feedback.
She might be from Great Northern.
No, she had a Carlton Draft shirt on.
Oh.
I wouldn't have said if she was from Great Northern. She got 4X. Then I tried to articulate that I don't like craft beer, but I couldn't put it into words.
Yeah.
I said, I don't like any of that homebrew and stuff.
Didn't you touch the tap the other day?
Yeah, I did. Like a child. There's no one here, and I actually pushed the tap, and a little rubber thing shot off. It's got like a little stopper on it.
The boss has just walked in.
Yeah, okay.
You don't want to talk about that.
No.
Have you ever? Do you know how to pull a beer?
No, I don't know how to pull a beer.
I think I tried. My uncle used to have a pub, and we used to go there when I was very young. And I remember it used to stink of cigarette smoke, and it was dark and it was dingy. And I remember going, I don't like it here. And ever since I've been traumatised by
pubs.
Being in a pub. No, not really. But they used to live upstairs, and we'd go down to the pub area during the day and play around because it wasn't open early.
Yeah, fun.
And I also used to live near a guy who used to live upstairs from a butcher. We used to go down and run around in the butcher shop.
Oh, play with some offal.
Now, we didn't intend to talk about this. I was going to tell you something that happened. I wanted to get your opinion on something.
Yeah, go on, tell me.
So, is this a deal breaker? Do you get massages?
Yeah, I used to. I haven't got one for a while.
Not since the incident.
Not since the incident. I was asked not to come back. No, I haven't had one for a while, but I would love one.
Where would you get it?
Well, just down the road.
What part of the body?
Oh, sorry. Shoulders and neck and
shoulders.
Yeah,
I reckon that would have to be.
Love that.
They must get sick of people walking and going, "What do you want, neck and shoulders?" Here,
yeah, no one walks in and goes, "Can you do my calves?" Or maybe they do.
Well, on occasion I have done that, and you know what annoys me when I walk in there, and there's someone massaging someone's feet, and the person getting their feet massaged is on their phone. I just find that highly offensive.
Yeah, disrespectful.
Disrespectful. I mean, even though I know you're paying for it, I know it's you have free will and you're allowed to do whatever you want to do. But number two, aren't you meant to be relaxing?
But hang on, what about the reverse where you were getting a massage and Selena walked past and you said, "Oh, she was great, that woman," and Selena said she was on the phone while she was massaging you.
I said that was one of the best massages I've ever had. We made a real connection. And she goes, she was on the phone the whole time. So she was doing it with one hand and then doing it with the other hand.
Texting with her phone, yeah.
And so I had something similar happen. Not similar, but is this a deal breaker? So you go in, you sit down. I won't do the accent. I'm not going to be inappropriate.
No.
Okay. So sit down. What sort of massage do you want? That's what she said. And I said, head and shoulders. No, neck and shoulders.
Neck and shoulders.
Sit down. This is what I find weird because you sit down and those places are a bit dark because this is a shopping centre one. This is one not one where you park the car and you go in the back door.
I know what you mean. Yeah, yes. Yeah, this is one where it's
legitimate. It was Southland.
It's legitimate. It
was Southland. And I was there by myself and I thought my neck's a bit stiff from all the oceans because I've been doing a lot of ocean swimming.
Yeah.
We get the K's up there and I got one of those Garmin watches.
Oh, yeah, we can track.
Yeah, so my brother, he tracks swimming and he tracks everything else. Like if he goes and plays bowls or he does Tai Chi, he tracks it. You know what he did the other day and he tracked it?
What?
Went to the toilet.
You went to the toilet and tracked his toilet?
Yeah, and you can send the stats.
We don't need to see that.
I know. You don't. But I did notice his heart rate didn't go up too much.
What an achievement. You can have a heart attack on the toilet or a stroke.
Elvis Presley.
Yeah,
Elvis died. Didn't he die on the toilet?
Thank you very much. He did.
Where? Well, I'm just going to, hey, honey, I'm just going to go in the big house and I'm going to do something. I got a feeling it's going to be, it's going to be a jailhouse rock. I'm trying to think of a song. So, anyway, you sit there and then someone comes up behind you. They don't even say anything. Then they just start rubbing you.
Yeah.
I reckon she's 30 seconds in and she gets the hiccups.
Oh. That.
And they were definitely hiccups, but they were random hiccups. So they have a few hiccups, bit of a break, then a few more hiccups, a bit of a break, and I'm going, is this a deal breaker? Do I
just
say
stop?
anything?
Just have a glass of water.
Go maybe, or do you go? Is there anyone here without hiccups?
Yeah, please hiccup free.
What are the requirements for giving a massage? Good hands. Maybe don't. have bad breath.
Mm.
Maybe don't have bad body odor.
Not too much talking.
No, not too much talking. And you know what else? Don't talk to the other masseuse next to you.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it.
In a foreign language.
In a foreign language. Yeah. Hey, what are you saying? What are you saying about me to her about my shoulders?
Yeah.
This guy's shoulders are really... I hate doing massages about
He stinks. Too much hair.
I hate doing that old guys. They groan a lot. Because I do... You know what? I groan a bit as a gesture of I'm enjoying this.
Yeah.
But is that creepy?
I don't think so. I think that's normal. Because
you want them to know. I do say to them, you've got good hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That really helped me. That was really good.
Because I have got good hands. But as you know, I massaged David Beckham.
Oh, that's right. What happened there again?
Because I was doing a radio show with Andy Lee, breakfast show at Triple M or something. I said to him, because when you go to the masseuse, they always finish with the choppy chop chops.
Yeah. I don't like that.
That doesn't feel good, boy. So you say to them, I'll have the massage on occasion, no elbows. I don't like elbows.
No. I had someone walk on my back once.
I had that in Bali.
That's no good.
They took me to where the locals go, and I'm lying on the bed. I look up, and there's an iron bar. Across the roof, and then and you know what else she did? Have you ever been to a chiropractor and had your neck cracked?
Yeah, I have.
She cracked my neck in a Bali. I'm going. She grab your head and just do a little circular motion. And you go like that, and you go. If anything goes wrong,
that's not good.
I'm not good. So anyway, I said, and this is true. I said to Andy, I have the greatest finishing move in massaging shoulders, but nobody else has. And I said, I can't show you because I don't want to lose it because I want it to be mine.
Yeah.
So anyway, we have to interview David Beckham.
Dave Beckham, yeah.
And so we turn up, and Andy says, Glenn has a great finishing move.
Jeez. So you did it on him?
I did it on him. So I give him a bit of a shoulder. I start up, right? And then I go down. And then what I do is I go down the shoulders, go right down to the elbows with two hands either side. And I am reaching around. I get a bit worried because I am reaching, because their hands are in their lap. They think that I'm going to give them a happy ending. Oh. I reach around and then I press this part of the body. What
the wrist. It's not the wrist.
Below the elbow, but on the inside of the arm.
Inside of the wrist.
And then I go and do the hands a bit.
And that's the finishing bit.
That is the finishing move. And David Beckham went, oh, that's all right, isn't it? and I kissed him gently on the neck. And
jeez, and the rest is history.
Yeah, the rest is.
Play the music, Sam. Jesus.
Welcome to Somehow Related Now. Please welcome your hosts Glenn Robbins and Dave O'Neill.
All right, well, welcome to the podcast. We get two topics. We're going to work out how they're related.
If there's any noise in the background, don't be alarmed.
It's always coffee's being made.
There's coffee's being made. And in fairness, they've got a business to run. I mean, we don't take over the places because we're doing a podcast. No. Show business not rule the world.
Not here.
I know when we used to turn up to, like, when we're filming Fast Forward, we turn up and people, you'd think, oh, well, they're going to be excited. Then people don't give a shit about television production.
Oh, when we did Utopia, just in some office block, some guys walked by and goes, what are you guys doing?
What are you doing?
Well, we're filming a show. Oh.
I was doing Kath and Kim at Southland, and I had two security guards. And I walked through, and no one could give a shit that Cal Knight was walking through. They were pushing their trolleys, doing their thing.
Yeah.
Shopping's more important
than
watching bloody Cal Knight do a bloody scene.
We get two. What are the two topics, Sam?
Lucille Ball and Morse code.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, Lucille Ball.
Yeah. I love Lucy.
Oh, I love Lucy.
Desi, her husband, was
Desi Arnaz Jr.
Yeah.
That's interesting. They were really married, and they were in a TV show together as a married couple.
Yeah.
Has that ever happened anywhere else?
I reckon it has. I'm trying to think of another example.
Kingswood Country? No, that wouldn't have been it. Kath Kelp? No.
Seinfeld? No, no one was married.
No, but
a real married couple playing a married couple. Yeah, maybe not. It's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't. What about George Burns and
Yeah. And also
Gracie's someone.
Yeah. And what about George's parents?
That's
No, sorry. They're Ben Stiller's parents who played George's.
But they weren't. Were they?
They were different. But they were a couple. Did they ever play them? I don't know.
No, but you're on the right track. But no, I don't think they were fantastic. Those two. They weren't really married, but they played anyway. Lucille Ball, redhead.
Yeah, and she was a pioneer in that she ran her own company and stuff too.
I think she started. I think she got divorced from Desi, and they set up a company for I Love Lucy, and then she bought him out.
Yeah, and
So I remember reading her biography years ago.
wasn't she initially like a glamorous actress? She was quite.
I think she was
attractive, and then
she's one of the few that went from film to TV as opposed from going to TV to film.
Yeah,
which is and then and you know what? This is interesting. She funded the pilot for what was the show? Star Trek.
That's right.
And Mission Impossible.
Yeah, she was a bit of a visionary, I think, Lucille Ball.
We don't.
She was funny though in the show. She was really funny.
She's a bit like Kitty Flanagan.
Yeah.
In a meaning, funny, does her own thing.
Writes.
Yeah, right, and
She directed. She direct too or not? Probably.
I don't know, but she was physically fantastic.
Yeah, really funny.
Really, really funny. So
that scene with the bottles on the
on the production line.
Yeah, that's
thing.
a famous scene. Yeah,
and she couldn't keep up or something.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't think she was a real redhead. I think she was having her hair dyed.
Really?
And something went wrong, and it ended up red. And they went, "Oh, that's a good look for you." So it did really not dignify. It did make her stand out, didn't it?
Yeah, it did absolutely.
There's a few redhead Australian. And Frankie McNair, is she?
Is she a redhead? Yeah, I don't know.
And the other one,
Anne Edmonds. No, she got blonde hair.
No.
Males, of course.
No, there's
Luke McGregor.
Yeah, that's right.
McGregor. Tom Gleeson was a redhead before he went bald.
Right.
Because he did shows called Ranger and stuff.
There is a redheaded female that's a stand-up. That's a friend of yours.
Bron.
Yeah.
Bron Lewis.
I'm so glad.
Yeah, but is that dyed? Let's get her on the phone.
Hi, Bron. Is your hair dyed?
Your hair
Do
dyed?
you think it's dyed, do you?
She's got spectacular hair, Bron Lewis.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Because I've got grey hair. What do you got? Oh, yours starting to go grey too.
I'm starting to go grey, absolutely. Browny grey hair, yeah. I
God.
was blonde as a kid.
Blonde as a kid?
Yeah, we were blonde. When you see photos of us, we were blonde.
Your brother who's in town at the moment, what colour's his hair now?
Same as mine.
Has he got it long like you, or is he a bit more conservative?
Yeah, he's a bit longish. Yeah, yep. But his kids are redheads. So he's
that's weird.
But his wife's got black hair, but the grandma's redhead, I think. So
I can't believe that you were blonde.
Oh, white blonde hair. Yeah, I'll put a photo on Facebook.
I'd love to see a little
when
photo.
we were little kids.
Yeah,
there's a photo of us, me and Glenn, on the beach in Dramana. We've got white blonde hair. Yeah.
Oh wow! Yeah, and it's funny how you can completely lose that. You know, I'm just trying to think of the other famous actresses or actors. Oh, Snook. Hang on.
Sarah Snook.
Is she redheaded? I think she is.
She definitely is. Nicole Kidman.
Yes.
Amy Adams.
Good.
I like redheads.
What's her name? The one from Mad Men.
Oh, she's fantastic. Yeah.
Christina.
Oh, very good. Hendricks. Yeah,
and
awesome.
Emma, one with the best eyes.
Emma Stone.
She's a redhead, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Famous redheads. Anyway, because if you're an up and comer and you want to have something, maybe dye your hair.
Dye your hair red.
Yeah, because
But isn't it funny though? Because redhead men, redhead women, gorgeous, right? Redhead men, yeah.
Well, it's
not they cop a lot of shit, don't they?
Invariably, they have very pale skin.
Yeah, bluey and all that.
There's my cousin Ken. He used to come down the beach and with us, and he had red hair, and Mum used to cover him in zinc like the poor kid.
Yeah,
because she was so scared. Because when relatives come to stay, the mothers don't want to send them home worse when they arrive.
True.
So they go. Because we do that with the grandkids. If they've got any bruises, just point them out before you pick them up.
Yeah.
It's like a
rent-a-car.
Rent-a-car, yeah.
What else did she do, Lucille Ball, apart from I Love It? She must have done other movies and stuff that we don't know about.
Do you want me to IMDb her?
Oh, go on. Yeah, go on. Let's because we just know her for that, but she must have done movies and stuff that we didn't know about.
I reckon if we go through some of these, I don't think that we will remember all that many of them because I'm just putting in Lucille.
Because that show was so successful, surely she got like a green light from most things after that, and then maybe that didn't go as well.
There it is. Yeah, that's exactly right.
Hmm.
Okay, Lucille Ball, she was born in 1911, died in 1989.
Okay.
We shouldn't be doing this because our job to actually know what we're talking about. Images, hang on. All filmography. Her last thing that she ever did was Life with Lucy in 1986. Sentimental Journey, All the Right Moves, Bugle Abbey. See, we don't know any of those. ABC, Wide World of Entertainment. Oh, dear. What Now, Catherine Curtis. I don't know any of these.
Yeah.
She did Mannix. Mannix, that was a cop show, wasn't it?
Oh, okay.
Lucy Gets Lucky. That sounds like a TV. She probably did, you know what? She probably did TV. She did Mission Impossible.
Oh, wow.
Maybe that was because she did that. Star Trek. She did that as well. It's saying here she did. No, executive producer. There you go.
Yeah.
You
So
already
maybe
said
she
that.
moved more into behind the scenes kind of stuff.
Because I'm just going through here. There's not all that. It's not. But she was huge.
Yeah.
She is Kitty Flanagan. She was the Kitty Flanagan of her day.
Of the day. Absolutely.
And sadly I don't know what else we can say.
Maybe Kitty Flanagan's sitting on an idea for a sci-fi series. She's, like...
Geez, you've had an idea for a series. You would take it to Kitty. You go, Kitty, what do you think about this?
What do you think of this? We've got a new
She
sci-fi.
got her hands on something really good. She's the best. Well, she's good at everything. And you're lucky enough to do a podcast with her.
Yeah.
God.
The Junkies.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. I've done that podcast a couple of times.
You
I had an idea for you.
Yeah, what?
Will I pitch it?
Yeah, go on.
I'll pitch it right here. Okay. So we're at the beach. Selena says, and the beach it's a bit hot day, and we've got our new beach chairs. We're very excited about. They got a headrest and they got a back thing. You put your towel on, and you got a pocket for your phone. Really good ones. Tommy Bahamas, whatever his name is. Anyway, really good. She says because it's just really boring. When we went to Hawaii,
Yeah.
they gave us drink bottles,
Yeah.
ones that you can take down the beach.
Oh.
So she said, "I'm taking mine home." I went, "I'm taking mine home too." So now we can go to the beach. We have our chairs, our drink bottles, and our cool cabana, which we spoke about the other day.
The cabana tent, yeah.
Selena says, "Do you want some cordial?"
Ooh.
And I went, "Yeah,
Yeah.
I do want some cordial."
Cordial's good.
She put some ice in it.
Oh, yeah, the best.
She put some cordial in it, and she filled it up. Didn't taste it till I got to the beach. And now so I have not had cordial. I don't know how long, but I had a flashback. I reminisced. I went way back to the Anglesey cinema that we used to go to because there at halftime there was no air conditioning in that hall, and we watched R-rated movies, and they opened the doors and they had cordial in polystyrene cups.
Polystyrene cups, yeah.
20 cents, ice cold, and that was the best thing you've ever tasted. So when I tasted this on the beach, I went, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, flashback, yeah.
Flashback. I reckon you should do a flashback special.
Oh, good idea.
So, what are the foods that are flashback? You would have. I'm going to say a Vegemite white
Yeah.
bread Vegemite sandwich.
Yes.
Hundreds and thousands
Yes.
maybe on a sandwich.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Some icy poles, you'd have a
flashback with that.
Oh, if you bought like a glug, which you can still get the
Oh,
Sunny
glug,
Boys.
that's a great one.
You get a Sunny Boy, you'd have a flashback for sure.
But
even
you know
what?
a mustic, I'd have a flashback.
Oh, mustic, yeah.
Yeah, what were we going to say?
The kids had Fanta the other day. Drink a bit of Fanta. You're like, I haven't had this for
You just
30 years.
You go flying back, don't you?
Yeah, Fanta.
What else? Are there any other? I mean, I
there's
reckon
heaps.
if I had a little
Good idea.
A little boy.
Pineapple donut.
A pineapple donut.
Yeah, that's a flashback.
You know what? You talk about milkshakes, but if I had a milkshake, and what I reckon you do it blind, okay? And you bring 3, and she brings 3.
Ah, good idea.
And then all you have to do is now you taste it, and then you say the first thing that comes into your head.
Great idea.
So the first thing that comes in, it will be, and I reckon if you gave her a mustic, right? Have you ever done mustics on the show?
Yeah.
Oh, you have already. We'll pick another one. And just see what comes out. I reckon that'd be great.
Good idea. What's this got to do with Lucille Ball? I can't remember.
I don't know.
Should we talk about Morse code?
Yes.
Let's talk about Morse code. Morse code? Do you know? You wouldn't know Morse code.
What would I know? Oh, surely there was a badge you could get in Scouts.
There was a Morse code
I was thinking about
badge.
you the other day.
Signals or something?
You know, were you a Queen Scout?
No. Too much work.
What were you? You were a Senior Scout.
A rover. So
Say that with a slight bit of arrogance.
Cub Scout Venturer Rover.
Rover.
Mm.
My cousin wasn't my real cousin. My cousin Mark.
Yeah.
He was a Queen Scout.
Yeah, that took a lot of work to be a Queen Scout. I was never a Queen Scout.
But are they King Scouts now?
That's a good point. Probably not.
No,
Do
surely.
they move with the times?
They would still call it Queen Scout?
Yeah,
No, they would have to call it King Scout.
Oh, I don't know.
Anyway, surely you did a badge.
We did Morse code, but it's hard Morse code.
Doing it on the microphone.
You're always amazed when people do it in movies. You're like, and also, they do it by lights too. Like
Okay.
flashing lights.
There must be people out there who don't know what it is. It's dot dash, which is kind of like computing, which is 1 and 0.
It's like coding, actually. Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
Is it?
And I think it's dot dash and distance of space.
It was just a technique
Between.
used to communicate during the war, basically, in military.
Yeah, and it would have. Well, I think it would have
I
been
wonder when it was designed, Morse code.
the 1800s. It must have been the 1800s. Beep, 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 beep.
You're always amazed when people. What if they get it wrong?
Yeah, sorry, that was like sometimes when I do a text, I read it back through and I've sent a word that's wrong, and then you put the right word at the bottom of the text. Do you do that? Do you ever,
That's yeah. The preemptive when my mother-in-law sent me a message as a man coming over to root the curtains. Like, what? It was rate the curtains or something. Or was it just root the curtains?
do you know that
It's got a
joke?
good- No.
Oh no, okay.
No, don't tell
It's
it.
about
Nothing.
someone getting up and
Oh, the curtains. Yeah,
Wiping
wiping
himself.
something. Yeah,
And she hit the
No,
roof.
it's no good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she hovered
It's no
over the
good.
bed.
It's no good. It's no good, that one.
I'm sure everyone's heard that joke. So, okay, here we go. This will be easy.
Boop, boop.
SOS.
Oh, what is that?
Dot dot dot. Dash 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 dash.
That's
dot, dot, dot.
it. Yes.
It's not dash 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 dot dot dot. I'm
Oh.
sure it's dot 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 dash 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 dot dot dot. SOS stands for.
Savo souls.
That's what I thought. I remember it to be.
Isn't it funny though? Like when LOL came out, and there was a while where LOL stood for laugh out loud,
And then it was lots of love.
lots of love, and so I heard your mum died. LOL. You know, it's like what?
Because I'm not up on a lot of those. What do you call those? With it's just the letters. What are they called?
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah.
How did they do it? They did it on a machine that had a little floating bar.
A tappy thing, yeah.
A tappy thing, and then they go tap, 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 tap. And each, lots of tap, tap, tap was one letter, wasn't it? So if
Yes.
you wanted to say hello, it would be tap, 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 tap,
Yeah,
tap,
right.
tap, 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 tap. Beep, beep,
Complicated. It was up there with learning the radio alphabet: Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta,
Oh, yeah.
Echo, Foxtrot, Golf, Hotel,
beep. Keep going.
Igloo.
You're just making them up now.
Oh, hey, no, I don't know. Because we used to do this thing in Scouts called ham radio, which ham radio was, they have a ham radio weekend where you'd go and camp, and this fat bloke with a beard would have all these radios set up, and you'd talk to other Scouts around the world.
Oh, that
and-
must have been fascinating.
He would just sit there like this, moving a dial, going, hang on, we've got someone. Hello, where are you? We're in Wonthaggi. Because you're hoping they were in Japan or Papua New Guinea. But you always get someone like in
We're just outside Geelong, and so good to talk to you. Where are you? Oh, we're in Werribee.
But that guy would have known Morse code. You know, they're the kind of ham radio nerds.
Did they start out with a bit of language? Papa Yankee, this is 101.
And that's
88.
more CB radio,
Oh,
but you're right.
It is.
They had call signs, though. They had call signs like CB.
Yeah.
Oh, and those guys definitely had CBs as well. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, they loved a bit of the war talk, you know.
Yes.
The boys in blue were like, gotta lay low. Okay, see you later. All the best with you and your 88. It's like, what? What did you
I
say?
mean, imagine those getting married to a guy who just sets up a ham radio in his shed and.
But you know what? How different is that from someone who sits on their phone?
I know, and plays computer games.
Yep.
Exactly the
It's
same.
no different, and good luck to you if you are a
And
CB
they're
radio.
finding a
user.
community, you know.
Get
what
a life.
Finding a community.
Well, if you're in a truckie,
Oh no, it's
but
good.
nowadays you can just talk on the phone. So why would you talk on the?
No, they still have CB radio.
Yeah. So why did we get onto that? Oh,
CQ.
the other thing is that you can do it with light.
Yeah, I know, flashing lights. Yeah, yeah, signals.
on a boat, and you
Yeah.
can do it
You
with
see that in war movies all the time.
flash, long flash, short flash, flash. You can do it. What else? How else can you do it? Light, sound, tapping, So, therefore, during the war, if they were using it, it wouldn't be hard for that. There's no code breaking there, is there?
No.
There's no like.
Have you seen that movie, the Enigma?
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Yeah, great. Yeah, I've been to Bletchley Park in England where they broke the codes. It was a secret place where they broke the codes.
They were doozies, those codes. They were harder than a Rubik's Cube. They
were those mathematicians there.
Yeah, they had to, But anyway, what else can we say about Morse code?
I don't
know. What's it? What was ticket? What was teletype? What was that?
Yeah, what was that? It's kind of like
it would come out of the machine and someone would pick up and then they'd read a bit of
like a telegram kind of, but not really.
Was it words that came out? Was it dot dot dash?
I don't know.
It must have been words because that would have been what a telegraph was when they would take that and then they put it in and then knock on your. Imagine that someone knocked on the front door with a message said, "Coming home from war. See you in 3 days."
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Wonderful thing to get,
Or your son has died.
That would be
horrific.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's have some thinking music.
Why don't we do a trailer from? We could play the theme to "I Love Lucy."
Oh yeah.
I think that was probably. I don't know whether it had any lyrics to it.
Morse code movie.
We could have something from the theme from whatever that film was you were talking about. The trailer from that, or we could have a. Could we have a?
Well,
is there anything make believe in the war or something?
Well, wouldn't it be? If you were a Morse code expert, surely you'd hear the Morse code all the time.
Oh, you'd be looking for it.
Yeah. Why don't we do that? Some guy's just retired from the Air Force or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's meeting his mate, and we'll do that.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, here we go.
Oh, gee, it's good to see you again, mate. I know you've retired from the Air Force and you did an incredible job.
40 years.
Thank you for your service.
40 years in communications, Morse code expert.
I just want to sit down with you and let's move on from that and talk about.
I don't want to talk about Morse code.
Yeah, no worries.
Can you stop tapping your? Are you sending me a message? I'm hearing. Are you?
No, it's just a bit of a nervous habit that I have. Is when I'm trying to think about something, I just tap.
Yeah, well, you're sending me a message now. You're saying I'll put on.
How
weight.
am I sending it?
Say it.
Oh, really?
Well, should we order before? Should we order?
Yeah, sure. What are you going to have?
I'll have the chicken schnitzel.
That's special. You're going for the special.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah.
I'm going to go. I normally get the schnitzel, but I'm going to go for the beans and cabbage.
Oh, okay.
Have you had it before?
Right.
Have you had it?
We'll take that. Can you take that order with that pen? Yeah. Just hang on a sec. Can you please stop that clicking of the pen?
Yeah, I'll talk to you on your behalf because he's come back from war. He's a Morse code expert, and if he hears clicking like that, it can be quite traumatizing for him. I'm sorry, monsieur. We will not do that again. But your meals will be with you very shortly.
Great. Anyway, retirement's been good. And do you want a coffee? By the way?
Is this a French restaurant?
Yeah, it's a French pub restaurant. It's weird. Yeah. Would you like a coffee or?
No. I'll get a coffee. Thank you. I'll get a soda and lime, please.
Are you banging your leg again?
I jiggle my knee. I jiggle my knee.
Stop that! I'm getting Morse code.
If I can't bang my finger and I can't jiggle my knee, then I don't know.
We'll get a coffee. 2 coffees, thanks.
2 coffees. Oh, geez, the meals came quickly. No.
All right. Okay, that'll be good.
We're acting. Just sidebar there. The guy who's making coffees thought we really wanted some coffees.
Yeah, acting so good.
Their acting is so good.
Anyway,
back to the French restaurant, and here are our meals.
Oh, here are our meals. But I want some of that coffee and that. Hang on a minute. Is he sending me a message? I'm hearing.
What words are you hearing?
I'm hearing, cheapskates don't tip. I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing.
Oh, that's not good.
Here are the meals.
Here are the meals. What did you get again? That looks good.
Get into it.
Well, this is. I've got the cabbage and beans, and I've not had this before, but I've got to say, this is really good. Because
sorry, can you stop tapping? You're sending me a message again.
What was the message this time?
The message is you're jealous of my schnitzel.
Oh, look, anyway. Look.
Anyway, retirement's been great.
What a beautiful meal. I'm just going to sit back, have a nice cup of coffee, and just let that digest.
Yeah, I don't want... Sorry, are you sending me a message again? Hang on, I can read that message. Hang on. You're telling me you shat yourself. Okay. well, what is your answer?
Sorry about that. Sorry.
I'll
about
have
that.
a crack. Lucille Ball, was it her dad invented Morse code? I don't know.
I'm going to say she was an expert during the World War II because she would have been old enough to be in World War she was an expert.
What is the answer, Sam?
Lucille Ball heard Morse code through her teeth. During a 1974 appearance on the Dick Cavett Show, Ball said that it all happened after she had gotten temporary fillings. Driving home from the studio one afternoon, she heard a rapid beeping sound when she passed a certain location. When Ball drove by the lots, she heard a code through her fillings, like Morse code. She stopped her car and checked out the area. The code continued in her head and she sought out the signal by backing her car up. When it happened again a week later, she told MGM security because the signals seemed to be Morse code. She stated that the FBI located the source of the signals, an underground Japanese radio station.
Wow.
You have been listening to Somehow Related with Glenn Robbins and Dave O'Neill.
Out of her mouth was coming Morse code.
That's interesting. I mean, it's just scientists say it could be more than one person has had that because we are old school. We had
metal fillings.
Yeah. What do they get now? Do they get?
No, I don't know. It's porcelain or something. Some sort of chemical thing.
Yeah, we take the metal.
We
in
had
our
metal.
Face. Yeah, metal in our face, and
the metal.
But yeah, there you go. Wouldn't it be? I guess you could. I mean, you could probably pick up a lot of things. You could probably pick up, first cap, South Melbourne rank.
Yeah, taxi. Taxi, 4 people. Well, that's like when we had like a baby monitor, right? So you have a little walkie-talkie in the kids' room and one in the lounge room to listen in.
Yep.
And we would pick up taxi drivers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you'd be sitting in the lounge room, the baby would be sleeping, all of a sudden it's taxi for city people. And you're like, wow. And then one day they would speak their own language. And I remember saying to Kieran, our baby's impressive. He can speak Somali. Have a listen to that.